Hi, it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising, all of the signs. It will be time-stamped in the description and in the first pinned comment, so you can hop around to your Moon and Rising signs as well. This is a general reading just for fun, so don't lose your mind. We're just going to have fun with this, okay? You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot or notsomysticaltarot.com if you'd like a private reading. All right, we're going to start out here week of the 22nd with Aries. Temperance, looking for some balance here. We love the major arcana cards. There's never a question as to what they actually mean. Balance in your work. It looks like here we're going to balance out our work a little bit, and you're going to keep working hard, but with the temperance card there, because this is somebody working hard and really enjoying what they're doing, with the temperance card here, it is a reminder to all work and no play makes Jack or Jill pretty dull, right? So I think that's what we're looking at here. It's the beginning of a week, it's spring, everybody's feeling pretty good. So this may be a time that we really do want to keep a balance between our work and our play. You're going to want to take care of the things you have to take care of for work, but you also want to balance that with some things that are fun. I know you're enjoying whatever this work is, but make sure that you do balance that out. Conversely, if you are fun stuff is taking over as your work, you may want to be a little careful with that as well. We're just looking to balance everything in our lives out, especially when it comes to things that we are doing at work or things we are working at, either way, because that can be hobbies too. And okay, well, if you were confused or wondering about that, we have the Two of Pentacles, and it is kind of a smaller Two of Pentacles. I can bring it up just closer. There you go. But Two of Pentacles is, again, about creating balance. So it may be that given springtime, we have a lot going on. It may be difficult to feel like you can create the right kind of balance, but we are definitely encouraged, especially in the things we are working on. And working on can be a hobby or work, but either way, it's something that you're very productive at, something you really enjoy. But again, that balance, it is important. And maybe with the season change, maybe there's changes at your work or with a hobby that you've taken up. Maybe you have like a side hustle. Want to be really careful that that doesn't overtake the job that actually pays the bills for you right now. Just things like that. But we're really looking at balance heading into the beginning of this week. So if you're watching this on Sunday, definitely take a look at your calendar and make sure that you have appropriate time to get everything done and still have time to play. Okay? All right, we're going to head to Taurus. Taurus, we have got the world for you, Taurus. That's pretty awesome, huh? Let's see what this is pertaining to. Major Arcana coming up all over the place. Seven of Cups. So it looks like there could be quite a lot of emotional stuff coming in for you, a lot of options. The whole world is open and available to you. Could be like a feast or famine sort of thing. Sometimes when you're not partnered with someone and you're wanting that, it can seem like there's nobody around, and then all of a sudden there's 7 people that have some kind of interest in you. It could be that, it could be work related, it can be just about anything, but the world is available to you and you have a lot of options, lots of them. And just to throw a little bit in the mix here, you also have the Knight of Wands to clarify, and the Knight of Wands is all about doing what makes him feel good. He is not down with consequences, doesn't care about really what people think. He's just all like, this feels really awesome and I want to do this, and he's going to go do whatever he wants. So this says to me, you know what, this is the beginning of your week. What looks good, what feels good, that's what you should be doing. So that's where your focus should be, and it looks like you're going to have a pretty nice week. We're going to move on now to our Geminis. Gemini, okay, so you've got the Seven of Cups here. Lots of stimuli coming in, options abounding, emotional. It could be emotional stuff. It can be relationships. So let's see what we have to go with this. Seven of Cups. Got the Four of Cups. So you have a lot of options and you don't really care. I don't know. It could be maybe you are newly single, or you've been single a while and the options that are out there are not impressive to you and you're just like, I could care less. Sometimes, I just was talking about this for Taurus and that feast or famine thing. There's either a bunch of people that want to be around you or nobody really cares. This could be, you have all this different input, different interests, but they're just not your type. So at this point, you're like, ugh, I don't even care. Just get away from me. I got things to do. Let's just take a look and get a card for clarification here. If we could see what this actually is in reference to. I mean, it could be anything, you know, like I said, it's a general reading, so check your moon and rising signs as well. But we have okay, so I guess it isn't in reference to just anything. This is in reference to some kind of relationships that you have. Could be romantic, doesn't have to be, but you could have someone maybe seeking you out for a partnership with your business. I mean, that's always possible. You could have a family member who's seeking you out to be on their side with something, and you're just like emotionally completely overloaded. You're like, I just don't care. I don't want to hear who's not talking to who. I don't want to hear what Aunt Susie did to you. I don't care what they said on Facebook. It could be that. But with the Lovers here, I tend to feel like it could be romantic. If you are already partnered up with someone, it could be that maybe you've asked them over and over to not do certain things or to do certain things, and you're not getting what you want. So now you're like, whatever attempts they make, you're like, I don't care. Whatever it is, you don't care. So let's try to find a way to head this off at the pass. You know that this week is kind of feeling like that. Maybe there's something that you can do that will sort of change the way you feel about that. Or maybe you need to just be like really honest with whoever these people are. I think especially with the Bored AF card, you need to be pretty honest about that. All right, we are going to head to Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? We have got the Four of Pentacles. So, buckling down on something at home or at work or our finances. Let's get another card to give us an idea. This one's just sticking out here. Two of Wands. So it looks like we're looking at some things farther down the road in our future. You have this, he's holding the world right here, and he's had a little bit of success. He's gotten up off the couch. He's moving towards some things that are important to him, starting to put a plan in place. And with this Four of Pentacles, that's just telling me that it's all fine and dandy to put a plan in place, but you want to be very careful finance-wise that you are not putting the cart before the horse, as they would say, or like, build it and they will come. That's what I'm hearing is don't get into that mentality of, I know I'm going to get this great job, so I'm going to go buy a house I can't afford, or I'm going to go reward myself with a brand new Mercedes because, I know I'm going to get it. I'm planning for it, blab it and grab it. This is saying to me, please don't do that. Really keep an eye on your finances. As you're planning for this great future, you can visualize it, and that's super, but you may not want to put it into place just yet. Just keep it as far as something that you're visualizing, planning, and kind of thinking about. Be really careful with your finances. We're going to get one card just to kind of give us a little bit of a clue as to what's going on here. Ooh, and there it is. We have the Three of Cups. So this is your tribe. This is a celebration. There may be some things going really well in your life. And that is spurring you forward to make more of these plans. But as you celebrate in all of these things, it's fine. You can celebrate. You can get into all of that kind of stuff. Enjoy your time. Just, you don't have to celebrate financially yet, okay? That's the thing. Just at this point, please don't celebrate financially. Really keep a lid on finances this week beginning Monday the 22nd. All right, we're going to head to Leo. No, it doesn't feel right. Usually I have one that just sticks right up. There it is, Leo. Five of Swords. What is going on there? Somebody's got some negative communication. You got some people talking about you, or you think they're talking about you, or they're just disingenuous and annoying. What's going on with that? All right, we've got the Two of Wands again. So it could be maybe you are making some plans for your future. He's got the world he's holding on to. Two of Rods is all about that you've started to take some action. You have a plan in place. You're starting to take baby steps toward this bigger thing that you want to achieve. And you may have people on the outside going, I don't know why you're doing that. That's to me always this negative mindset. Oh, must be nice to be living in fantasy land. Well, you know what? It's up to you. It's your life. But I do feel like there are some people who could be disingenuous, who maybe act like they're on your side, but then behind your back are like, oh, they're out of their mind kind of thing. So if that is the case, if that is happening for you, who cares? Let them do whatever they got to do. Let them say whatever they have to say. It's not important. Just think like, yeah, whatever. like, these people aren't relevant to you, okay? So if they have negative communication, negative things to say, you think they're talking behind your back, so what? Somebody's always going to be talking about you. It doesn't matter, Leo. Don't let it get to you. Don't get all dramatized over it. It's just not worth it. There's your clarification. You got the Ace of Wands. This says, I'm up off my butt and I'm doing things. I have opportunities coming to me. I'm incorporating these opportunities into my plan. I'm doing what I need to do for me. So I don't give a crap what you people are bitching about over here, or whatever nonsense you're spewing, or whatever nasty things you have to say. I don't care, because I have opportunities and I have a plan. So you just do that, okay? You just do you. You rest in that plan that you have going on, and don't you worry about what anybody is saying behind your back. All right, we are going to head to Virgo, right? Did I do them? Oh no. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Okay. We're going to head to Virgo. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I really do hope I didn't miss anybody. Okay, anyway. I try to watch the time so I don't get confused, but sometimes I just forget where I am. Anyways, Virgo, we have got the Queen of, oops, where did she go? Queen of Wands. So she's about getting some stuff done. She's very charismatic. She doesn't give a flip what anybody thinks about what she's doing or saying. She's just going to go and do what she wants. And you've got the High Priestess. So you know what? You've got some stuff on your plate that you want to do. You've got some things that you are really interested in. And your intuition is running really high right now, Virgo. And I don't think you always feel like that your intuition is super high. But in this case, it is. So this is the time to follow that intuition and just do what you want. Do what makes you happy. And you know what? To hell with whatever anybody else has to say about you or what they think about you. None of it matters. It's not relevant. Use your intuition. Do the things that you need to do for yourself, okay? And you have the Six of Pentacles. So you have a plan. You are balancing the scales out financially. You've got a plan. Things are working. Your abundance is on the way. Not everybody sees what you're doing, and it doesn't compute for them, but who cares? It's not their business. It's not their problem. When it all is said and done, the most important thing is that you know you have got yourself in order. I mean, if you look, I don't know if you guys can see this. If you look down here, these two people are totally down here. They're totally communicating with each other. They're balanced out. The scales are balanced. She's holding on to the pentacle. Like, everybody knows what's going on. And even if it appears to people that you kind of don't know what's happening, you have it under control. So you use that intuition that you've got. You make the moves you've got to make, and you don't give one crap what anybody else has to say about you, what they think about you. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter to you. It's not your problem. All right, we're going to move on to Libra. Now that I've cleared my confusion about which sign I'm on, we are going to move on to Libra. King of Pentacles, Libra. All right. That's some moving, grooving, and shaking. Not always riveting stuff, but it is accomplishments. Let's see what we can say is going with this. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, you got something happening here, and it's all good. You have got this King of Pentacles is somebody who's got themselves in order. So if you're watching this on Sunday, I would suggest you sit down with your planner and you decide, what do I want to accomplish this week? Because you know what? You can do it. Get your planner out. Take a look. What do I want to accomplish? This king says, you know what? Get yourself. That's one thing about this King of Pentacles. Okay, he may not be the most riveting, but this guy, he is organized. He knows what's going on. He knows who is where. He knows what bills are paid. He knows. He's like rooted down. He is in charge of everything. And he is like a fair, honest, does not cut corners. He does everything properly. And because of that, this success is highly achievable for you. So sit down with your calendar. If you're late and it's Monday morning at 11 o'clock and you're having coffee and you're hungover and tired and you don't want to be there, take a deep breath, get your planner, sit down and plan out the rest of your week, because this is your potential this week. So even if you're feeling a little bit behind, or you're feeling like maybe you kind of missed the boat, this potential is here for you, and you should just jump right on and snag it, because it's just hanging out waiting for you. Let's get one card to clarify, Libra. This is exciting. I love readings like this. You got the Page of Wands. Yeah, get up off your butt. This Page of Wands, pages are they bring communications and messages. This Page of Wands is saying, take action. Do it right this minute. If you have not planned your week out yet, sit down and do it. This King of Pentacles, he plans stuff out. Like I said, he's not like the King of Wands, who's like Mr. Charisma, Mr. like, take your breath away. He may not be that guy, but he is a guy of great success, and he is one to watch. So you get this Page of Wands, you take that Page of Wands advice, you get up off your butt, you get your planner out, do whatever you got to do to plan for success this week. Whether it has to do with your job, if it's not at work, fine. If it's at the gym, if it's cleaning your house out, I don't care what it is. Maybe you want to reorganize your house. Maybe you want to clean out all the closets. Maybe you got a lot of crap at home. Maybe you want to take on a painting project. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, if you sit down, plan it out, and do it right, you will have some serious success. So there you have it. All right, we're moving on to Scorpio. All right, Page of Swords. These pages are just flying in, flying in. You are getting some kind of message, and you need to listen. And this message is about the Fool. Something new is coming for you. And this message is like, hey, hello. I think it feels to me like it's something that you've put on the back burner because it didn't happen fast enough for you. I'm a Scorpio rising, I feel you. Things don't happen fast enough, and we're like, fine, whatever. I don't need this. Well, you know what? This page is coming, and it's like, hey, hello, remember me? Remember this great idea you had? Still do this, because your new life is like right around the corner. Don't get discouraged. There is something brand new for you. It's like, I keep hearing turn the page. It's time to turn the page. So take the advice from this Page of Swords. You know, swords are always communication. Their messages, and this is intellectual. Swords are the intellect, your thought processes. Get back to how am I going to accomplish this? You know, write it down. Get a piece of paper out and write down. What can I do? What am I not doing? And the things you're not doing, write them down and cross them out, because they are not relevant to you. Whatever it is that you write down that you need to do to get here, to this turn the page moment, to this take a fresh step, to a new life moment, whatever you need to do that, do all of that. This page is here to tell you, hey, you know, smarten up. That's what it's here to tell you. I'm going to get one card to clarify. I'm not, and I'll stop, yelling at you. How about that? We have got the Knight of Wands. Get up off your butt and do not think about what other people have to say to you or what they have to think about you. What other people say or do or think about you is really none of your damn business. So, oops, I knew that was going to happen. You got your Knight of Wands here, and he is just like, he does what feels good. So what feels good to you right now is to get yourself in order. Use your sharp, smart brain. Get yourself moving on the path to this new life, because this old life it's so not you. And two fell out, so I got to put this out there because it's who I am. You got this Two of Pentacles. It hung out there. It came flying out with that Knight. And the Two of Pentacles is about kind of reorganizing yourself, coming from like a place where there might have been a little bit of rough water, but you were able to you wobbled, but you didn't tip over. So this is kind of like getting yourself rebalanced. Get yourself, snap out of it. That's what I want to say. Just snap out of it. All is not lost. Blah, blah. Get yourself back on track, write it around, because this is coming for you. This like whole new life thing coming for you. All right, Sagittarius. What do we have going on for Sagittarius? I have made some really great Sagittarius friends, and I'm super thankful for you guys. So think of you when I do these. Sagittarius, 8 of Cups. It is about you walking away, but more than walking away, walking toward. You don't want to have that negative mindset of like, I don't like this and I'm leaving it. You want to be like, I love this and I'm going over here. You want to always operate from a positive mindset, never a place of lack. Like, this stuff is nasty and I don't want it. Who cares? This stuff is awesome and I'm going over there. So let's just try to keep in that mindset. And what do we have to go with this? We have got 7 of Cups. Okay, so you've got a lot coming in, a lot of emotional stimuli, it seems like, and you're trying to sort that all out. Well, the only way, okay, this is not going to make me happy. All right, the only way you can sort this out, this 8 of Cups business and this 7 of Cups business, is to take each thing one at a time and say, do I love this or don't I? If you love it, then you walk right towards it. If you don't love it, you just turn your back and go the other way, okay? That's the only way you're going to sort this stuff out. There's no like in between. Either you love something or you don't. Either you want to be with something or you want something to be a part of your life, or you don't. So I think that's what this is trying to say. You guys are a fire sign, so you're kind of like, you like to be like, you kind of get right up in it. But I don't feel like you get too overly emotional unless it's just a constant barrage. Like here, this is a constant kind of, I feel like I want to say irritation, disruption to like your plan. But you know what? This stuff is coming in for a reason. So you have the option here. And when this overwhelming thing comes in, and I hate to say overwhelming, prefer to say when you have all these options present, you have this option. And this option is either to turn and walk toward the thing you want, or turn and walk away from the thing you don't want. I mean, obviously we prefer to walk toward what we want, right? Okay, let's get one more card for clarification, and I will stop like being so raw about that. What are you processing here? That's a lot. Did I just flip one? Did I see one flip? I don't know. I don't see it. No, I guess not. I like when they flip on their own. You can see, you guys have seen me shuffle 1,000 times. This is not like it's exciting. I just thought it'd be easier to hold the cards, to have the cards up than to be like constantly showing them to you. That way you can see, you know, because I'm torn. I like to watch readers who have them all flat, but I like to see the person as they talk to me. So I thought, what can I do to make this better? Because I'm always down for suggestions. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to get you a card. I don't care. Okay. I'm going to get you, oh no, like a bunch of them came out. We're just going to take these. We're going to take these top two. And the first one that came out is a Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is like, you need to make a decision. Make your decision. So when the stimuli comes in, don't fret about it. Don't perseverate over it. Just make your decision. Am I staying or am I going? That's it. Make the decision. And now you also came out with the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is like staying up all night, worrying about everything. What am I going to do? Blah, blah, blah. Don't put yourself there. Don't put yourself there. Just make your decision. Because if you don't, this is the result. If you don't make your decision and walk away from what you don't want or walk toward what you do want, you're going to be up all night worried about it. So just Knight of Swords this thing. Make your decision and have that just be that. All right. We're going to move on to our Capricorns. Seven of Wands, one of my favorite depictions. I love the Seven of Wands. Everyone's like, why? What is wrong with you? Seven of Wands and the King of Wands. Because you know what? The Seven of Wands points out something really interesting, and I've never heard anybody else say it, but it's one of the only things I can see. He's up on this high hill, and everybody who's holding these swords, this is like what, 4 or 5 feet of, not sword, wand, stick, you know, it's like 4 or 5 feet of stick. So these people are way beneath him. They're like way the heck down here, and they're stabbing up at him with some kind of negative nonsense, right? And if you notice, his rod or wand is not engaged with them. It's not locked in with them. He's just like, no, like, nope. Not doing this with you. He's not even engaging with this nonsense that's going on below him. There's people that are far beneath him, vibrating on a much lower frequency, who are like, and he's like, yeah, thanks anyways. Have a nice day. He's just like, can't be bothered with you. And I love that. And to complement that, we've got the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is so charismatic and awesome that he just does not give one flip what these underlings down here are doing. So you may have some people that are kind of like giving you some sort of crap. Really, they're not even on your level. And the King is just here to remind you that, like, you know, you got your charisma, you got your charm thing going, you got your plan of action, you're kind of doing your own thing. There's always going to be these negative people that have some kind of nonsense to say, or they want to lob some kind of, I don't want to swear, some kind of stuff at you. I have to be careful. Some people watch these with their kids around. So yeah, you're always going to have people, they're going to have something to say, going to have some kind of stuff they want to throw around at you. But you know what? It's not your problem. That's their problem. It's not your problem. We got one card here to clarify. We have the Two of Swords. So this may be something that you have not wanted to see. This could be something that you just have not wanted to see. Maybe you've tried to, the old-fashioned, I'm going to ignore the behavior and it will go away. That doesn't happen. So when you do have these negative people down here, these people that are on a much lower vibration than you, kind of lobbing their crap at you, you can't choose to do nothing about it. You do have to stand up for yourself, but you don't have to engage. And if you notice, he's just like, no. So you can turn and address him and be like, no, this doesn't work for me. You know, get out of my space, out of my life, do whatever you got to do, but do it over there. You can address them, but you don't want to engage. He's not engaged with them. So whatever it is, you're on your own, like, high vibration, doing your own thing, and you don't need anybody's negative stuff going on, but you will have to verbalize that. more than just ignore them and hope they go away, because they won't go away. All right, we are moving to Aquarius. What do we have? There we go. We got one for Aquarius, the Empress. You've got something that you want to give. You've got some kind of gift you want to give. Yes, people could be pregnant. Yes, that's very common, but you know, some of us are well past those years. So, and I don't know, I could be a grandmother, but I think, I don't think yet. So, not that I know of. But anyways, I'm an Aquarius. That's why I say that. So what are we doing? We got this great gift, something we want to share with the world, something that really deserves to be shared with the world. And I'm seeing it. It's right here. Oh, you have this great gift of sadness and guilt and dismay. Super. I think what it really is more is, I'm just being funny. What it really is that you have the gift of understanding. There may be someone in your immediate space, and this is not you, this heartache, sadness, broken heart thing. There's someone in your immediate space there where you can provide a comfort that has had some kind of guilt, some kind of disappointment. I feel like devastating disappointment. You could have a friend that's lost a loved one. You could have them, they've lost a job, a business dealing didn't go well. You know, they were hurt very badly by another person, whatever it is. But your gift, and that's what I'm really feeling with this, is that your gift here is the gift of understanding and empathy. You have this gift of nurturing. She's a nurturer. I mean, she's the Empress. She's a nurturer. She's a comforter. She's a cuddler. She's all of those maternal, wonderful, yummy, snuggly, feminine things. So even if you are a male person, you do have we all have a male and female kind of characteristics. If you are a male person, you have this ability. So please, if there is someone near you who is suffering, who is feeling a sense of disappointment or sadness, or just maybe needs like an encouragement, just like, you know, you need to say something nice to them or invite them out for coffee or just ask them, hey, how are you? And really mean it. I know we don't always care because we're Aquarians and we just don't always care how you are. We just say it to be nice. We don't really want to hear it. But in this instance, you can give of yourself just a little bit. Let's get one card here. Really wanted to keep this under a half an hour. Let's get one card for my Aquarians, my fellow Aquarians. Oops. And we've got the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is just about getting away by yourself. And you know what? This makes me laugh because this 3 came out with it. When we have to deal with people that have like sadness and like a lot of emotion happening, we're like, oh, that's really stressful. So you know what? After you do your encouraging and your snuggling and your helping, this is heavy. We tend to pick this stuff up. As detached as you all think we are, we tend to pick up everybody's stuff and put it in our little vessel of emotions that we carry around with us. So, you know what? You may tend to pick this up. So it's time, you need to get away. Take some time away after you have your moment of comfort for others. Take some time away and renew yourself, because you will need that. You'll need to shake that second. You know, you got that second 3 of Swords that came up. You need to shake that off. So take some time away. You like time away. It's good for you. Even if it's like go to your car on your lunch hour, sit there for a half an hour by yourself, do it. Because you need to renew. Now, we have Pisces, our last one. Pisces has got the Hermit. So you're taking some time away, taking some time for yourself. That's okay. Why are you taking this time away, though? Let's find out. What do we got going on for Pisces? Time out from people's input. Oh, wow. And now you have the Empress. Okay. So maybe you have just been giving. The Empress she's super nurturing, super loving, super maternal, compassionate, warm. I feel like you have been giving, and now you need a little time to give. He's got his own little light. You kind of know this already. Up in your head, you know you need some time away. I really feel like you need that. You have been giving to all these people, and it's time for you to get a little time away just to renew. Take like a, you know, I can feel like I'm like I want to take this deep breath for you. You know, I want to help. So you have given all that you need to give right now. I'm not saying you're out of giving. I'm just saying you've given all that you need to give, and the giving train has come to a screeching halt. You need to renew. So take that time away to renew. I just want to get one more card here. Ooh, and there it is. Knight of Swords, and you know it. This is no joke. This is coming in up in your smart intellectual mind. I know you have your soft, sweet, watery Cancerian, Scorpio, Pisces, yummy water sign mind, but not right now. Now you need to use that sword, that sharp intellectual mind, and it's it. It's enough. It's time. Take yourself out of the equation of the nurturing, loving, even if it's for an hour. Get yourself some time away. Sort of seclude yourself. Take a hot bath with the bathroom door shut with earbuds in if you need to. Whatever you got to do, you have given what you can give for right now. And it's come to an end. All right, I will talk to you all soon. Thank you so much for watching.